So even though the last few days have frankly kind of sucked, today doesn't. Today is a good start going into the weekend. And guess what? Shiba Inu was loving it. In fact, we've done a couple great things in the charts that I want to show you guys. And Shib is in fact playing into this exact move like I talked about. We're about to find out how good my crystal ball in fact is. Now, as always, this is not financial advice. This is not a guarantee. But what we had from Shiba Inu was this exact throwback to our trend line here. We talked about this when we were getting rejected from our break box, like we've done many times here. Talked about getting thrown back here to our trend line. We did that. We actually tested our multi-month support. You guys can see that line down here. In fact, that's talked about in this article here. And the great thing is we did in fact hold this. Shiba Inu is showing actually a lot of strength in these levels, which is a very good sign. Now, what I talked about as well here is that Shiba Inu would likely bounce back up, either get rejected by this break box, come back down and test, or we may do one of these again where we emerge into our break box here, come back down, test the bottom of this before our next leg up. So Shib is basically gearing up for this big move, and we're actually getting a lot of help from different entities. We're seeing retail kind of flow in, which is a great sign. But the big thing is that whales are getting extremely active when it comes to Shiba Inu. In fact, over the course of May, we've seen about 30 trillion Shib being traded from these large whale transactions. So this actually makes Shiba Inu one of the most traded tokens by whales over the last month, and it suggests a growing accumulation trend. And that's what I've been saying for Shiba Inu this whole time. While people have been, complaining and not happy with price movement and stuff, the big players, the smart players, they've been accumulating. They've been taking advantage of these dips while prices are low. And that's been the best time to accumulate and prepare for the future. We obviously know, what's happening. We know that there was a big shakeout attempt here with the approval of Ethereum spot ETFs. It's going to be probably a little while before we do get some actual trading from these ETF products. But now it looks like excitement is starting to build again. You guys can see, again, green across almost the entire space. Now, it's a question of, what we get going through the weekend here. Do we have one of those weekends where things are really good, or do we have one of those weekends where, people kind of shake themselves out again? Know this, we're very quickly approaching alt season. This is kind of that building point into that. We're in a very, very good spot now. This is where people have to make sure they really don't mess things up. I've said many times, time is running out. I even said that, back here and back here. And it's really looking like this trend is staying very, very consistent. Obviously, these can always change, or can always be black swan events and things like that. This is always, like I said, not a guarantee. But me personally, I've just been making sure that my position is built and ready to go, because the exciting times for crypto with big retail adoption, big inflows are coming to the space and are going to hit very, very soon. So I appreciate you guys as always. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I want to hear if you guys think that Shib is in fact going to follow this trend, if we're going to drop lower, what we're going to do from here. So appreciate you. Have a great weekend. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.